to English 4. I am your teacher Lani. So let's start with the routine song. Please. Lesson, you're expected to comprehend literary texts, such as analyzing sound devices like alliteration. Before we proceed to that, let's have a review of our previous lesson. The direction is read the sentence carefully, answer the questions that follow, and tell us your answer. What is onomatopoeia? A figure of speech that compares two things. B. A word that imitates the sound it represents. C. A type of poetry. Or D. Synonym for metaphor. The answer here is letter D. A word that imitates the sound it represents. Number 2. Which of the following is an example of onomatopoeia? A. Whisper. B. Beautiful. C. Bright. Or D. Roar. The answer is letter D. Roar. Next, number 3. What sound does the word buzz represent? A. The sound of a bell. B. The sound of a car. C. The sound made by bees. Or D. The sound of water. The answer is letter C. The sound made by bees. Next, number 4. Which sentence uses onomatopoeia correctly? The thunder rumbled in the distance. B. Cat meowed softly. C. The dog is happy. D. The flowers bloomed in spring. The answer is letter A. The thunder rumbled in the distance. Next, number 5. In which context would you most likely find onomatopoeia? A. Academic essays. B. Scientific reports. C. Poetry and comic books. D. News articles. The answer is letter C. Poetry and comic books. Very good, kids. I guess you still recall our previous lesson. Now, twist your tongue. So we will read few sentences and you have to twist your tongue as you read this. Let's start.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Oh, please repeat, students. Okay. Next one.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
How about you, kids? Okay, next.
How can a clam cram in a clean cream can?
Can you please repeat that? And then next.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How about you, kids? Can you repeat that? Okay, and for the last one,
I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop.
how about you kids? Okay, these are what we call tongue twister. Now, notice the sound of consonants in the tongue twister. So what are the consonants? Let's recall. The first one is B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. So, these consonants create sound. So, yun ang ating titingnan, okay? Now, first sentence. What consonants is used in each letter or in each beginning of the word? Letter P, consonant P. How about in this one? Letter S, very good. Next, letter C. And then, we have several consonant here. We have W, C, and the sound ch. And lastly, we have consonant S. Okay. The repetition of consonant sound in close succession, ibig sabihin, sunod-sunod yung mga words na paulit-ulit, usually at the beginning of the word is called alliteration. Most tongue twister example of alliteration. It's often used in poetry, prose, and song lyrics to create rhythm, mood, and emphasis. Now, I will present to you a sample of a poem that uses alliteration. The title of this poem is Wondrous Whispers. Let us read the story. And this story has no title. You have to think of a good title for this story, and later on I will ask you what title you think of. Okay? Let's start. Tommy the turtle took a tiny trip to the tall trees. There he found tasty tomatoes stuck under the twigs. He tried to take a big bite, but a thickly twig tapped his nose. Tommy laughed and looked for more treats. With his tummy full, he trotted back to his cozy turtle tent. Comprehension checkup. Let's answer a few questions about the story that we read. Who is the main character of the story? That is Tommy the turtle. Where did Tommy the turtle go on his trip? To the tall trees. What did Tommy find under the twigs? Tasty tomatoes. Next, What happened when Tommy tried to take a bite of the tomato? A tickly twig tapped his nose. How did Tommy feel after he found more treats and filled his tummy? He was happy. And what did Tommy do after his tummy was full? He trotted back to his cozy turtle tent. Let us see. What initial consonant sound is used in the story? What sound was repeated over and over again as we read the story? The sound of letter T. What is the sound of letter T? T, T, T. What alliterative title can be given to the story? So the title should have alliteration. Starts with the same letters. So we can give the story a title of Tommy the Turtle. Okay. Very good, kids. Now, I guess you know already what is alliteration. We read enough story and poem for you to understand what is the common among alliteration. Now, let's play a game. Alliteration name game. You may bring out your dictionary for you to easily play this game. Let us play a game. I will give you 3 minutes to do this, but first let me give the instruction. You have to think of an adjective that starts with the same letter as your first name and create a fun alliterative phrase. For example, silly sand. If your name is Sam, you search for the words that starts with S that will jive with your name. Or if your name is Jamie, you may use joyful Jamie. So starts with letter J. You find words that starts with the same letter of your name. Everyone will recite their alliteration. This has to be done in 3 minutes only. You may start now. Okay, time's up, kids. You may pause this video and present your work. Okay, let's proceed. So now let's have a group work. Here's your group work, okay? Split the learners into small groups. The group will select an animal. The letter of the animal is their alliteration letter. Example, your chosen animal is dog. So your letter is letter D. The task is to create a short, silly story or funny story where most words start with that letter. The story should be at least 2 to 3 sentences. Write your story in a manila paper. For example, Mia the monkey munched on mangoes in Mindoro. Suddenly, a mischievous mouse made a mess, knocking Mia's mangoes into the mud. So, the words used here starts with letter M, alliteration of letter M. For each group, you may use this assigned animals, but if you have different animals in mind, you may do so. Group 1, your animal is dog, starts with letter D. Group 2, your animal is cat, starts with letter C. Group 3, your animal is bird, starts with letter B. In Group 4, your animal is mouse, starts with letter D. Please assign the working place for each group. Are you ready? Prepare your materials. Prepare your manila paper, coloring materials, and pentel pen. Let's start. You have 10 minutes to do this activity. You may pause this video for the presentation of your work. Okay, presentation of work. Now, so I guess you were able to understand the lesson for today about alliteration. Let's make a generalization. Arrange the boxes to give a summary of our lesson for today. Now, these are the boxes that you need to arrange. So the answer is alliteration is a special style of speech where several words start with same sound, making sentences sound smooth. Same goes with the generalization. We use alliteration of letter, evaluating, learning. Direction. Read the sentence carefully. Answer the questions that follow. Write the letter of the correct answer on your notebook. We have a timer, okay? 15 seconds. Let's start. Number 1. Read the question and write your answer on your notebook. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. This is the last number. Time's up. Now let's check your paper, exchange notebook, or paper with your seatmate. Write corrected by. Do not check your own paper. Okay? Number 1. What is alliteration? The answer is letter C. Words that start with the same sound. Number 2. Which of the following is an example of alliteration? The answer is letter B. Benny the bear bakes big brownies. Starts with letter B. Very good. Next, number 3. What sound does alliteration focus on? the beginning sounds. Very good. Letter D. For number 4, what is the main purpose of using alliteration in writing? The answer is letter D. To create rhythm and emphasis. For the last number, which of the following phrases is not an example of alliteration? The answer is letter C. Jumping over the moon. This is the only sentence that has different sounds at the beginning of each word. Count the correct answer. Passing score is 3. Return the notebook to the owner. For your assignment, please write one sentence for each spelling word set that we had last time, and that is to be submitted on Friday. See you again tomorrow. Bye, class. Thank you for listening.